Hey guys, welcome back to the Anteater Insider podcast. I'm Kate.
And I'm your co-host, Daniel.
Today we wanted to talk about introducing ourselves, like our backgrounds and why we wanted to start the podcast. So I'm gonna let Daniel kick it out because he wasn't here for episode 1.
Daniel wasn't here for episode 1. Daniel is
You kind of
busy.
ditched us.
I don't know, honestly.
It's okay.
I can't.
forgive you.
I can't remember.
No, this is
what
great.
Did I do?
No, this is great because
You're
a busy man.
I am busy,
and we can talk about why you're so busy.
And that's basically why why we wanted to start the podcast. Because damn, it's hard. It is hard. It's really hard just operating around the school, and then sometimes you just want to take a nap, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't take a nap. And then I'm a commuter from very far away. I commute from San Bernardino, which is an hour and a half away, and then I commute by train, which is like an hour 40, and then I drive there in the morning at latest 6:20. Latest 6:20, I leave, and then I get there by 6:45. I get to the train by 6:45, and then I arrive to the station by like 8:15, and then by 8:25 the bus arrives to take me to UCI, and that gets me to UCI by 9 o'clock.
Oh my god!
And that's like the fastest it'll go.
Yeah.
It doesn't go any slower. It can only get longer from there. I've had like 3-hour train rides, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I need like help, like
yeah.
And sometimes and then I work on the weekends, so God knows I'm funding my own trips. Not like funding my own trips, but like if I'm hungry, I need to buy it. If I need anything, I need to buy it. Then I only work on the weekend, so it's like I don't have much money. I mean, if I want to save to possibly live here one day, instead of commuting, live in Irvine or in the OC area, so I don't have to commute so far, then I have to save. But there's no money to save because it's all spent here.
You're spending your money on the train. You're spending your money on the buses to get to the train, to get to UCI.
Yeah, and the train started.
And you're spending your money at UCI because UCI is expensive.
And because I'm hungry and I need a bagel.
Yeah.
And the train. Speaking of me wasting all of my money, the train stopped Metrolink stopped doing their adventure pass.
I know.
And that's
it's ass. So
it's ass. Do you know how much it is for me to get from where I drive to Tustin? $7.50 a day. So
I wonder how much that is a week. I'm not a math major, but
me neither. It's like at least $30 a week. Oh, and they're doing this commuter pass now, but I looked for it and I couldn't find it.
So okay,
also not the best
for context, you have an 8 p.m. class on Wednesdays.
Yes.
And you have an 8 a.m. on Thursdays.
No.
Oh.
I have nothing on Thursday. It's just that if I have a late class, then
you can't get home.
Yeah, then there's no train.
Okay,
so I have
there's
somewhere
no
to
train.
stay.
The last train that will go
That's
home
truthful,
is at
7:45.
7:45. So that
To
means
home.
you have to have
Yeah.
your last class at 6 at the latest, right?
Yeah, if you only commute by bus, if you're let me try to spend as little money as possible, no Uber, no nothing.
Yeah.
Because you can Uber, whatever.
Yeah, but that's so expensive.
Yeah, and then with the train pass, you could go on any public transit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So it's just the same thing.
Okay.
So
yeah, you'd have to have your last class at 6, and then you'd have to book it home to the train station. But because you have a class at 8 on Wednesday, you are essentially homeless.
Yeah.
At UCI.
Yeah, you're
every
done.
Wednesday.
You need somewhere to sleep.
Yeah.
You're actually cooked at 6:03, literally. And it's crazy because if you're a minute late, mama, they're the train will leave you, and that's happened to me. But I thank God I have Victoria, I have a friend to call. You know what I mean? But you're oh my gosh, I'm gonna get it, and you're high key I'm not gonna run. I'm skipping. I'm oh my gosh.
Do you remember that first day that you called Victoria and you were like, "Can I stay the night?"
Yeah, I do.
What was your plan B?
She was my plan B.
Oh, what was your plan A?
My plan A was another friend, and then she was like,
no.
No, she said yes, and we had fun that night, but it was quite fun because she wasn't on good terms with her roommates yet. I mean, they were just unfamiliar to each other.
Yeah.
It was awkward vibes ish, from what I remember. It was awkward vibes. So she was you can't it'd be best if you didn't stay here. You know what I mean? She was it's
damn.
Yeah, respectfully. That's exactly what she said. She's respectfully, it's best if you're if you don't stay here. I don't really have the room for you. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Because there's like some people and they like sympathetically, they're always like, yes, you can sleep on my couch. You can sleep on my couch. You can sleep on my couch. But that's because I had a lot of good friends first year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I can make friends pretty easy. So anyone's just like, sleep on my couch.
Yeah, so everyone will say it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's like when you actually need
yeah,
to
but
sleep
when
on
you
their couch,
then
they're like, oh,
I actually don't have room for you, girl.
Yeah.
Because then I do become what's it called, the crutch, because I have like nowhere to go, like fully, because I'm like Victoria's crutch, because Victoria was my plan B. I was like, girl, can I actually, like, this happened, so I need a place to like stay. Can I be with you? She's like, yes, girl. But God knows now I'm one of Victoria's like only friends because I took over her life.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, it's like a responsibility because you're giving someone else a house.
Yeah.
Like literally.
You're literally the 5th roommate.
No, I am, and I have been.
Yeah.
Like.
And you sleep over every Wednesday, so like you've low-key like brought a little bag.
Yeah, and
like
I have for a year already.
Yeah.
I did all last year.
Yeah.
All last year.
Yeah.
And on the summer too, I would come stay over here.
And Wednesdays, like right in the middle of the week. So it's like you're essentially having a sleepover with your bestie in the middle of your week.
Oh, yeah. It's my favorite day ever.
But like for me, I love hanging out with my friends on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, maybe even a Thursday. But like, because if I go to sleep late on a Wednesday, like keep in mind I have an 8 a.m. on a Thursday. So it just like throws me off for the rest of the week. Because I'm like, fuck, like, you're whatever you're doing, and then you're like hungover or you're like dead on
Kate?
sleep.
What is this?
Like, you know what I mean? Like your whole week is just like, oh
never.
fuck, and then your weekend you're like catching up from like what you didn't do on Friday or Thursday. So anyways,
yeah, my schedule's really fucked up. It's like really bad.
So that's what like that's the thing is like there's like the economic cost of the train, but then there's like the fact that you have to take a certain class, like because you're a bio major, like you have to take classes, and you can't control like what classes open or not. So if you're stuck with an 8 p.m. class, you can't get home, and then you're homeless for the whole quarter for one day of the week. So luckily, like you have Victoria. That makes it sound like I didn't offer you a place. But,
no, it's fine. I just went to Victoria. It's fine.
So then there's like the fact that like I guess it would also be economic that like you're homeless because like you can't just be booking a hotel like once a week. Like
no,
in
like
Irvine.
you need somewhere to go. Like thank God I had friends, but I don't know. That's what this is for now. Like we're still introducing this podcast, and I feel like that's a really good place to just stand. I mean, because it is all research based. Like also, here's what this podcast is about. This podcast is Kate's baby because Kate is very knowledgeable about resources. I was telling someone earlier, I was like, Kate loves a resource center. I was like, one thing about Kate is she's gonna know her resources. Like God knows me. I'm like dehydrated right now because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty because I forgot my flask today. You know what I mean? And I can't just go home for my flask. My flask is gone.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
And I like went around my house before I came here, and I was like, oh my gosh, where's my flask? And I just have to accept that if I don't have something, they're gone. Dude, I have to just live my day.
I forget about that because for context, like I live across the street, like literally across. I have like the most convenient housing ever.
You do. It's really good.
Like Mesa Court dorms and ACC apartments, like they're further, even though they're on campus, but they're further.
You're really close to here, actually.
Yeah. And so if I ever forget something, I can just be like, oh fuck, like let me just run back.
No, mama, I have to like bear it out. Like, it's kind of fun though. I kind of like turned it into my personality, but I also went into psychosis.
Like if you
and that's foreshadowing for our mental illness episode, probably episode 4 or 6.
Yeah.
It was just a bad time because the commuting takes a really harsh toll on your mental health. To the point where I do have to like look out for resources here. You know what I mean? Like therapy and all that stuff. It's so hard like trying to find a good therapist because then they're all like, you're fucking crazy. And I'm like, oh my. That's kind of like also why I'm here, just to do it. You know what I mean? Just to educate myself about my school and how I can make it easier on myself as a student. You know what I mean?
And that's like something that's so big and like something that I was just telling.
Like the dude we just met.
Yeah, the dude we just met is like, but so UCI is like, it's mocked, you know, because they're like, oh, it's like UC socially dead, like UC like Irvine is like, you know, no one talks over there. It's that people are struggling, people are tired, people are, whizzing back to their car because they can't afford parking. There's two
Oh
little
my gosh,
parking
and parking
spots.
is crazy.
Zaya's car got
We should talk to
last night.
transit
And I
too. I don't
had my car first year, and it was hell. UCI is mocked for being a commuter campus, but in reality, like, we're just tired. Oh, it's because a lot of our students are bio or like STEM, and they are under the most stress. And they have like back-to-back classes, they have labs, they have mandatory attendance.
That's
they
why
have jobs.
Yeah, we do have jobs.
And they can't come after, like, the podcast room. It's open till 5. Most of your classes go after 5 or whatever.
Yeah, we're sacrificing class for this.
Yeah, and so like as a STEM as a poli-sci student, it's nice to have Daniel here because he's STEM, he's bio, and so it's like we need extra. It's just like that different point of view that's like you can't utilize all your resources. You don't even have time to get to know them. Like, I know my resources because I have time to like wander around school and be like, oh, what's this? But you don't, because you're like trying to catch your train.
Because I'm trying to catch my train. That's what sucks. It really does suck because it like keeps me out of the loop. You know what I mean? That commuting takes up all of my time.
Yeah,
it's like,
and
Jesus Christ, like I have places to go and then I have to go to sleep early because I have to wake up early. And then I'm just so exhausted that it's like the reason why I take the train and don't drive is because one, so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So expensive. And then God knows I only work so much.
Yeah.
I actually do work a lot. I try to work 25 hours within 2 days.
Essentially, like, you had been low-key homeless for a year already, and I just told him about
yeah, I guess, because sometimes, and then I like want to have such fire fits, but I'm like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like 50 degrees when I get to campus.
Yeah,
and it's gonna be like 80 degrees halfway through campus, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, I already have
be
my
like
lab coat in my backpack.
Sleeping. Oh my god!
And then my backpack looks huge, like my zipper is gonna explode.
Yeah.
But
so I just told him.
So sometimes it does feel like you're homeless.
The
like
UCI basic needs housing, and he was like, "Oh my god, you!"
Oh yeah.
I was like,
"Oh yeah."
Yeah, you were like, "Wait, I didn't even realize like that was a thing," and I was like, "Yeah, girl, like that would be your."
Sucks that it's only for so long though.
I think is it for 30 or 45 days?
Yeah, like a month. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they give you housing for like a month, and they give you like emergency meal swipes.
Yeah.
That's if you're like really, you have nowhere to go.
But honestly, you would think that like nowhere to go means that you're just dead on the street. It can be a lot of things. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you like find yourself in a situation that you're like, I just need somewhere to sleep. Like, I don't want to be like relying on other people. Like, I need just a place.
Yeah.
Like, try to see if you qualify high key. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if you need help, then ask for help.
Literally, because I had a friend.
It's really sad, guys. We're just really sad.
Yeah.
Like,
one of my friends.
Help yourself.
She, she was sleeping underneath the table of her friend in the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
She slept underneath the dining room table.
Factual.
Because she didn't have a place.
All true.
To go.
All true.
Like, I'm just kidding. It's important to realize at school, like at a college campus, even though UCI is in like the heart of OC and it's like super wealthy, rich people everywhere. Irvine is just like this suburban utopia, but like low quality living and homelessness is so much more common than we all realize. Like, you're walking around here every day and you're like, hey girl, like, nice to meet you. They don't know that you're sleeping on someone's couch during the night. But the commuter lounge is not even that. Like, it's like small. Some chairs.
It's a corner.
And a fridge. And a microwave.
Hey.
It's just.
What the fuck?
There's not even a place to lay down.
No, there's not.
It's
unless
tiny.
You like take off your shoes and you cram into a corner.
Yeah, but like, you've done that.
Yes, I have done that.
No, but I was so surprised when I went in there because I was like, this is just chairs. Like, I thought there'd be nap pods in there. Like, you would think.
And why were you in there, Kate? As a person who lives here, Kate, tell us
gotta check out my resources.
No, tell me we should talk about that. We should talk about your interest in resources. Why are you like so active for them? Like, look at me, mama.
Okay.
God knows, sometimes I'm like dying on campus. Like dying.
No, yeah.
And there's you just sipping on a tea, like maybe half a mile away from me.
Yeah. No, actually, so this year I was like low-key more like dying because I've like I kind of have more of like a busy schedule this quarter, but my first year I was able to have the time to like go around and like look, and also I did summer bridge, which was like the 6-week program before freshman year started. So it's like aimed at like traditionally disadvantaged students, so like first gen, low income students.
What's your disadvantage, Kate?
Well, so my parents are immigrants.
Oh, that makes you qualify?
Yeah, I'm first gen.
Oh, perfect. That's cool. See, guys, I didn't know about that. Like, the fuck, I could have done that. See?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
It was
It's
like
small
an
stuff
email
like that.
or something. I don't even know if you
That's
know this,
good.
but like I grew up poor. So when I was younger, me and my brother and my mom, we shared a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. And me and my brother, we had beds, but my mom, she would sleep on the floor, like on a really little mattress, like a really little skinny mattress. And then she'd always complain about her back hurting. And I was like 5, 6, 7. And I would be like, oh, Mom, like, sleep in my bed. And then she'd be like, no, that's your bed. And I had like a nice bed. Like, I had like, you know, like a proper bed, like a box spring and a mattress.
That's good.
But I didn't even click, like, when I was so young that, like, oh, like, she's sleeping on the floor. She's not supposed to. Like, I don't know. It was just like, okay, like, we only have 1 bedroom. Like, she got to sleep somewhere. So,
yeah, I get that.
It wasn't until like I was in high school and I was like, oh shit, like college, like everyone started applying to college, and I was like, damn, that's expensive. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that, because like, where's the money gonna come
Oh,
from?
for real? You weren't gonna go to college?
No, like, it was just like, okay, like my brother did community college, so I was like, oh, I'll just like do that too. And I was already like studying at community college in high school because I like hated high school, which was like not even on purpose. Like, I didn't even do that program being like, oh, like colleges are gonna like that I'm like already in college, like I'm a step ahead. I just did it because they were like, oh, this is an opportunity. I saw it in my email, and I was like, fuck high school, I hate this place, I'm gonna like transfer to like, it was like you move up to the community college and you finish everything up there for 2 years.
That's really good.
And like COVID was there, and I was I
wish I was that girl. I wasn't.
But so then one of my advisors, he was like, why aren't you applying to college? And I was like, that's sad. I can't afford it. And he was like, you know, there's scholarships and like governmental aid. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. And so from there, that like kick-started, what else do I not know about? What else do I not, like, what other things are there that I don't know about already? Like, oh really? So you were just like in it like ever since? If there was something that like, because it was FAFSA, and that's like a
talk
separate,
about a learning lesson. I don't learn my lessons. No, you because did hard.
Like I was literally gonna like, I was so depressed. I was like at home. I was like, I just wanted to like travel and leave, and like I was just like, I hate life, you know. Like I was going through like 5 different therapists, and I was like, these all like suck. Yeah. And and I just wanted to get out of like the Bay Area bubble, and so I was like, I want to go to college or like move away. But I was like, I can't afford that. Like, college is so expensive. And so... That's crazy, though, learning your lesson. That's really cool. Yeah. And so I was like, FAFSA was a third party. It wasn't anything to do with school. And I recently met someone who said, nothing is owed to you. And I'm like, that's so true, because your school doesn't... Like, nothing is, like, owed. No one's going to come up to you and be like, here's your resource. Like, you qualify for this. It's like, you have to go seek it out. Because it's like, there's so many opportunities. And I talked about this on my first episode, where it's like, there's so many scholarships that we can all be applying to. It's crazy that we're all still paying for school. Oh, that's a good point. But it's like, we don't know where they are. We don't see them. We don't make the effort to like Google them, because we're all fucking tired. Because we have so much assignments. Tired. So anyways, that's like why I started. And I was like, yeah, that's why I hope people have time for this, high key. I know. It's okay. They can like listen on their walk to class. Yeah, listen on your walk to class, because God knows it's a freaking struggle. I'll make you laugh. I'll make them jiggle. I'll make your... Wait, what? How does that saying go? No, this is why we're the perfect balance. If you like, can make it... I'll bring like the info, and then you'll bring the personality. If you can... What? But so then I did summer bridge, and they brought us around school. This podcast was essentially supposed to be a more accessible summer bridge, because summer bridge... We would go on field trips. I was going to say, what does that mean? What? Yeah, so we would go on field trips to like all the different resources around campus that would provide things for students, like free printing or wellness. There's you can take naps in the wellness center. You didn't know that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because no one fucking knows. Because they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
But they also introduced us to like the professional resources, like studying abroad, UCDC, the Sacramento program that you can intern for. There's like resources for undocumented students or students that have undocumented parents, and like
all true.
Like these are so great. And so I was like, this podcast, like we have a friend, Perla, who was gonna apply to Summer Bridge, but then she was like, nah, I don't want to, like, I don't know what she was doing. Maybe she was working. And so it's like, she also, like, maybe it was like the housing. Maybe she couldn't get here, right? And so this podcast is basically supposed to be like, let me bring the resources to you so that you don't have to go out of your way. Can we talk about the fact that we are in an age where it's so, like, advanced technology, but yet our public transport system sucks? I was trying to go home, and there was no buses at the beach.
Okay, home is wherever
you are.
Wherever I am, exactly.
Yeah. But you weren't there. Fuck. So anyways, I had to walk like 3 hours to the bus stop.
From the beach?
From the beach.
3 what?
3 hours. So I was just like, damn, like Irvine, we have sucky transport. And then like, it was just crazy because like when I was in Australia and when I was in Ireland and when I was in like the rest of Europe, like public transport is so great. And it's like, they're not like more richer or less richer than America. We're like all the same.
Okay, guys. So full tea. I will be bringing the information to you because even though Kate knows everything about her resource centers, she'll tell me which resource centers they are, and then I'll go visit them too and drink a tea, and I'll tell you guys how it was. Thanks for listening, everyone. That's very appreciated.